Hello, my name is Andrew O'Leary. This is my first ever podcast, and see how it goes. Where do I start? I'm 36 years of age, single, grown up all my life really in the valleys, South Wales, little town called Spreaker. I had a good childhood, loving mother. Didn't see my dad much. They separated when I was around 5 and just got more distant. Didn't see him much. Had a stepfather, which we never got on. Home sometimes turned into war. Very negative man, my stepfather. But I'm a positive, he's a negative, and we clash. But anyway, 16, finished school, straight into a factory. Never thought I could do better, see. I was very shy and timid in school. No confidence, tall, skinny, and in low classes. So I've always felt, growing up, I wasn't good enough. Felt stupid. But anyway, I met my first love, Melanie, in the factory, and I had a crush on her from the start of my my job when I started. But anyway, we fell in love. And it was my first love. And I was besotted with her. I know as it goes, and we stayed together for a few years. And one day, she's told me the news I sort of like always dreaded, always excited. Always liked the thought of it, but dreaded it in a way. When she told me she was pregnant, 22 years of age, going to become a dad. When she first told me that, I wasn't over the moon and happy about it. It wasn't planned, and I was only a young boy. But anyway, 9 months later, a little boy was born. Morgan. We named him Morgan. At the start, I was one. When am I going to feel like a dad? That's what I ask myself. When am I going to feel like a dad? Because at the moment I got no feelings, and I felt guilty because dad shouldn't feel like this. Dad should be like no, but it was worrying me. Days went on, week or two, still the same. I wasn't overjoyed that I was a dad, and it was starting to get to me a little bit. And I can remember one day, my Melanie popped to the shop or whatever, and I had to look after Morgan, junior baby, and he was tired, and the trick we used to have, we used to walk around the house, or I've seen me put him in the car seat in the car and take him for the ride around the block for him to drop off. I've seen myself do that once or twice. But anyway, I picked him up out of the cot. He was screaming. And I'm walking around the house, into the kitchen, in the living room, don't know what to do. And I was getting angry and nasty. Like that, because he was going straight through me with the screams. And then I went through the door, the door frame, and I clipped his head on the door frame as I went back into the room. And I remember him looking at me. And he screamed his head off at the knock he just had on, and I thought, I felt terrible. And then I felt guilty and terrible, because I felt angry. And maybe it was because I was angry and I took the turn too sharp, but it was my fault that he's screaming and I hurt his head. And, I felt terrible. But I remember putting him back in the cot, lying down he was, after the cries had calmed down. And I can see him now. I'm staring at him right now. Staring at me he was. And he was giggling, looking at me, just staring at me and giggling. And all of a sudden, overwhelming feeling of love. Oh, God. That dad feeling and the love feeling, which I wanted from day one. Now I could feel it. And I remember having a little tear in my eye as I was staring at him. And I was smiling and I felt proud. I thought, that's my boy there, that's Morgan. And I said, I'm sorry for the giggling he was looking up to me. I said, you felt it was my fault, and I felt guilty for being angry going through the door. Anyway, I remember looking at him and I said this, Morgan, I will never ever leave you, never. Because I've always looked on me and my dad's relationship, distant relationship. Going through my teenage years without a father figure. I had my stepfather, but don't get me wrong, but I hated him. So I didn't see him as a father. I always envied other boys. Dad. Never used it. Feels like I missed out on a dad experience. You got your mum, you got your dad. I had my mum, but didn't have a dad. We're closer now than we've ever been, if I'm honest, and it'd be nice, but I still can't call him dad because it feels awkward. He knows this as well, no thing, easy egg. But we have got a bit closer now. We have since I've been doing Facebook Lives, and he's proud of me of what I do. How far I've got. Anyway, 1 year goes on, 2 years. We had our own house, council. And then I destroyed my life. Can you describe it? It was the beginning of the end. 12 years ago. Yeah, 12 years ago now. I started to abuse my relationship, my family, take my family for granted. Started to go out. Not coming home. I was going out every week. Drugs. So I wanted to do, come Saturday, I wanted to go out down Swansea, drugs, girls, while my Melanie stayed in with Morgan. I will say this, Melanie, one of the best mothers I'm so proud that well, my son has got a mother like Melanie. Could be, you know what I mean, like some, you know, that can't look after their kids and they abuse them or neglect them, but God, she lives for Morgan. What a mother. I started to cheat, and I loved my ex Melanie, but not in the special way which I originally did. But when I started to see I'm falling in love with her, like I felt, you know, like I was going off her sort of thing, like. But anyway, cheating, drug taking, no good. Abusing my family. I never once was. I'm not a violent man. I'm a positive, happy-go-lucky. My ex's father used to call me happy-go-lucky, you know. I'm in the clouds, yeah. As long as everyone's happy, I'm happy. This speed up a little bit. Obviously, I keep doing what I'm doing. It's going to come to an end, isn't it? And we did. We had a bust up and over to my mother's. I went. And for the first time in 2 years, I felt freedom. No, I mean, back in my old bedroom, back in my mother's. But I was free. You know what I mean? There's a difference, right? A massive difference, right? Between somebody in a relationship and somebody single. Lifestyles are completely life is different for the two. Because I've been in a relationship for years and I've now been single for 3 years. So I know the difference is a massive difference. So at the moment I'm free as a bird, I'm single, I can do what I want, when I want, how I want, who I want. Started to see another girl, and I didn't tell my ex this, not to hurt her, but I was living a double life. I kept promising Melanie that I was going to come home, and I was. No, deep down, I was missing him, but I was like being selfish, and I was enjoying the freedom and the like. I don't know, the attention I was getting off this new girl. It was fun. For once, I had a sex life, which I enjoyed. Coming to the end, I didn't have a sex life with my ex, and I wasn't enjoying it. And I used to miss out on having a good sex life with somebody who I fancied, if that makes sense. But now I did have a person who I fancied, and I had the sex life I wanted, but I didn't have the house for my son. It was nightmare. But anyway, I was leading a double life. I was still trying to play dad and family with my ex in the day, whatever, because I was out of work. And I'd make an excuse up I was going somewhere, and then I'd be down in the next town then with the girl I was seeing. Time's nearly up. "30 seconds left." Oh, and I hope you all enjoyed my first podcast. Time's going around now. I didn't know you got to buy thing. I didn't know that. Time up.